For more information, check out my blog, dhukai.com. Follow me. Hi guys! In today's video, I'm going to be doing the ethnicity tag. So I haven't done a tag video on my channel in the longest time, and I came across this tag and I thought it'd be really fun for you guys to get to know me a little bit. And of course, I'm going to have all the questions in the description box below so that some of you guys or all of you guys could answer them in the comment section below, and I can get to know you guys a little better. If you see me looking down, it's because my laptop is on my lap. So I'm just going to be reading the questions from there. There are only 6 questions, so let's just get straight into it. Question number 1, where are you from? Well, I was born and raised in the beautiful city of Toronto. Number 2, when was the last time you visited your country? So the last time I went back to Africa was in 2009, and I can't believe that much time has gone by since I've been back. But yeah, I went in 2009 with my mom and my sister, and we stayed there for I think we stayed for about a month, my sister and and it was amazing. It was really nice to see where my mom grew up, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to see where my dad grew up, but I got to see, where my aunt lives and just a part of my background, so that was really nice. And I would definitely like to go visit again. It was really nice to go back home as an adult, because the last time I was there I was like 5 years old, and I don't really remember much. The only thing I remember is that I picked up a cat from the alley and I just made it my pet and made my aunt take care of it for years and years and years, and it had kittens and my aunt just took care of it for ever. But yeah, it was really nice to go back and just visit family and get to know that part of my family and my background. Number 3. What part of the country are you and your family from? So like I said, I was born and raised in Toronto, so I am full Canadian. My parents and their parents, etc., are from East Africa. So a lot of people actually got confused about this when I mentioned this in my Draw My Life video, which if you haven't seen, I'll link it somewhere here. But I said that my dad was from Uganda and my mom was from Tanzania, and a lot of people were really confused, like, how are you from Africa but you show a lot of Indian stuff on your channel? And to explain that, it's just migration. There are lots of Indians living in Africa, especially East Africa, and yeah. So if you go back in my timeline, then my family originates from Kutch, which is in India, but my parents and etc. were all born in East Africa. So my dad's from Uganda and my mom's from Tanzania. Number 4, name one ethnic food that you enjoy the most. I have to just name one because I love food. Food is my life. I love Indian food. I love the African food that my mom makes too. Yeah, I definitely can't just pick one because I love food. So I'm just gonna name a couple of my favorites. Some of you guys might know them. If you don't know them, I'll put a picture of what it looks like here so that you know what I'm talking about. Number 1, I think my favorite African food would have to be mandazi and varazi. It's so good. It's coconut based, and it's this fluffy dough that you dip in it's so good. I'm drooling talking about food right now, but that's my favorite. I also love halim. I love butter chicken. I love chana bhatura. I love vegetable dishes, so I love bindi, which is okra. I also love karai gosh, but hands down I would have to say, oh, and I love kandi. Kandi is so good. I'm literally drooling right now. I love those foods. And dessert wise, I'm not really huge on Indian sweets, but some of my favorites, I love samu, so good. I also really like ras malai. I don't like the rus part of ras malai, I like the malai part. What else? Oh, I love kulfi. So good. Yeah, so those are a few of my favorites. I could sit here all day and talk about food and not get tired of it and just satisfy some of my cravings. Is it just me, or is when somebody talks about food and describes what they're eating and tells you how it tastes, it satisfies a weird craving for me? Or am I just creepy? I don't know. Leave a comment below if it kind of helps your cravings out too when somebody else describes the food to you. I don't know. Number 5. Name one household item that best represents your culture. I have 2. Well, this is 4, but I have 2. This one right here is a welan, and pretty much it's like a rolling pin, and you make roti with this. All of my Indian viewers out there, you guys probably know this. This is like your jam. Everybody has one of these. I have to admit though, I'm not the best at making roti. Like, I can make the dough and the dough will be perfect, but I cannot get my rotis straight. They look like, just like, I'll put like a picture of what my rotis look like. You know that meme with the funny face that's just like all like squiggly and stuff? That's what my rotis look like. They taste good, but the shape just isn't good. Like, I cannot get round rotis. My nanima tried to teach me all the time, like when I was younger, like how to get round rotis, but it's just beyond me. That's like the one thing I cannot do. I can't get things round. It sucks. Whatever, it doesn't end up being round after you chew it, so taste is all that matters. And the second one is this right here, and this is a dui. I cannot live without this wooden spoon. I don't know what it is. I have to cook everything with this wooden spoon. I can't live without these. They're just like the best cooking tool. You cook everything with this. So yeah, dui and welan, and they hold a very special place in my heart. And the last question is, do you speak your language? So yes, I am fully fluent in my language, and the language that I speak is called Gachi. A lot of people don't really know about Gachi. It's kind of rare. You won't really find that many people who speak Gachi unless you are in Kutch in India or in Africa, but I mean in North America or whatever, I haven't really found too many people that speak Gachi, which is kind of cool because you can kind of talk secret code out in public. But yeah, I am fully fluent in Gachi. But when I was growing up, my mom, my dad, my nanima, like, they would not let us speak English in the house. My nanima didn't understand English, so that's another reason why I had to be fluent in Gachi, and me and her were like BFF for life. But yeah, my mom would not let us speak English in the house. Like, my mom and my dad are fully fluent in English, but like, if you speak English at home, even now as adults, if you speak English at home, she's like, I don't understand English, and she fully says it in English, and it's like, you just spoke English. But I'm really thankful that my parents made us speak Gachi at home, because it's really nice to know that I can pass that on to my children, and it's really nice to have a part of your culture within you and know your culture and know your roots and just be able to speak a different language. I think it's awesome to be able to speak a different language. My parents are fluent in like 6 languages. For me personally, I only speak Gachi and of course English. I can understand Hindi and Gujarati. Gachi is kind of a mixture of all of those, like Hindi, Gujarati, Urdu. I can understand all of those, but I can't speak fluently in them, and I don't have proper grammar when I speak them. But thanks to Indian movies and just pretty much Indian movies, I can understand those different languages, and I can proudly say that I know the swear words in Swahili. When I went back in 2009, my uncle taught me the bad words, but yay for knowing bad words in different languages. I think that's something that everyone learns first, just the bad words of all different languages. So that's about it for all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed getting to know me a little bit. Like I said, I'd love to get to know you guys as well, so answer some of the questions or all of the questions down in the comment section below. Give this video a big thumbs up. And please subscribe if you're not. I love all of you guys. Thank you to whoever stuck through to the end of this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!